Hi everyone, welcome to Coding Things. In previous video, we have seen how we can use the interactive mode of Python to perform some arithmetic calculations. In this video, we are going to learn about the data types and how the variables works in Python. Let's start the video right now. Now I am in my VS Code and I want to create a Python file. For that, I will click here new file and I will give name as tutorial3.py as it is our third tutorial, and then press enter. You can see the tutorial3.py file was created, and uh, in the terminal I want to increase the font size of the terminal because it will be visible clearly. Okay, for that just go to the settings and search here for terminal, and you can see here terminal is coming, and under terminal 85 settings are there. Just click here on terminal and scroll down, then you can see the font size option. Okay, scroll down, then you can see here the font size option is here. I will make it as 22. Okay, so now you can see the font size is increased. Now just click here, and now we will discuss about variables. Okay, so what is a variable in Python? Okay, so variable means a container where we can store data. Okay, suppose I will write here a is equals to 5. That means a is our variable. Okay, so a is the name of variable and 5 is the value. Okay, so 5 now here 5 is the value and 5 is the data which is assigned to the variable a. Okay, similarly if I write b is equals to 10, then 10 is a data. I am storing 10 inside the b variable. Okay, similarly I can write name is equals to some string, coding things. Then the coding things, it is a string value and I am assigning this value to name variable. Okay, now I can use that variable name to print the value. Okay, if I write print a and I run this code, then you can see the value of a will be printed here. You can see 5 will be printed here. If I write print name and then run the file, you can see the name here is printed, that is coding things. Okay, so variables are nothing but these are containers. Okay, we use them to store data. Let me explain you how these things are working in memory level while we declare a variable. When we write a is equals to 5, that means 5 is assigned to a. Okay, so in Python everything is treated as objects. Okay, so the moment I write a is equals to 5, that means 5 is stored inside a memory location as a object. Okay, as a object. So that means 5 is stored here and a is pointing to this 5. Okay, the moment I write b is equals to 5, that means I assign another 5 to another variable. So that means this 5 is not created inside memory. That means inside memory this second 5 is not going to store. Okay, so what happened, that is the b, the moment I write b is equals to 5, this b now pointing to this 5 object only. So now a is pointing to 5 and also b is pointing to 5. Okay, so if I write b is equals to 10, then what happen? Then the 10 object is created inside memory. Okay, and this b is now pointing to this 10 object, and this b is not pointing to 5 now. Okay, so the moment I create c is equals to 10, again that's things happen. C is now pointing to 10. Okay, if I write a is equals to 10, now a will point to 10 and a does not point to 5. Okay, so in this way the Python's variables work. Okay, and everything in Python is treated as objects. So that's why these objects have some unique IDs. Okay, this 5 has some unique ID, this 10 has some unique ID, so we can check that. Okay, now we will see how to write comments in Python. Okay, so we can write single line comment and multi-line comment in Python. Okay, so comments means the line of code which is not executed by the Python. Okay, so we can use hash symbol for writing single line comment, and we will use the triple quote for writing multi-line comment. Okay, so if I write hash and this is a single line comment. Okay, so this line is not executed by Python. Okay, so similarly we can write multi-line comment also. For multi-line comment we need to write that comment inside triple quote. Okay, so inside triple quote I can write this is a multi-line comment. Okay, so that means you can write it as a multiple times. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so you can write multiple lines inside triple quote, so this code will not executed by Python. So now we will see how to print ID of an object in Python. Let's create a variable. Suppose I will create a is equals to 4 and b is equals to 5, and if I want to print the ID of a and b, then print ID of a and then print ID of b. Okay, so to print ID we have a built-in function available in Python, that is ID. Okay, so now I will run this file. You can see the ID is printed here. This is the ID of a and this is the ID of b, so these are different objects, that's why their ID is different. Okay, so now if I do b is equals to 4, then what happens? Okay, if I run this, then you can see here the ID are same. That means the a is object, the a is pointing to the object 4 and b is also pointing to the object 4. Okay, so that's why their IDs are same. Now we will learn about data type. Okay, so what is data type? Data type means the type of data. Okay, so I can write here data types. So if I make a variable that is a is equals to, suppose I write 3, and b is equals to 4.5, and c is equals to, suppose, Python, then you can see I am storing multiples data into multiple variable, that is 3. Here 3 is a type of data, that is here 3 is a integer type of data. Okay, so 3 is a integer type of data. and here 4.5 is a floating point data. Okay, so this is known as float data. Okay, and Python, so this is a string, so this is a string data. So these are so these are known as data types. Okay, so it is a integer data, and it is a float data, and it is a string data. So apart from this, in Python there is another data type exists, that is your complex data type. Okay, so if I write d is equals to 3 plus 2j, then this is known as complex number. Okay, or complex number data type. Okay, complex number. So these are the basic data types exist in Python. If I write e, suppose the variable name is e, and e is equals to true, then it is also a data type, and it is known as boolean data type. Okay, similarly we can write as uh, var is equals to false. Okay, so this is also a boolean data type. Okay, so we can check the data type by using type function. Okay, so if I write here print type of a, okay, print type of a, and b and c, I want to see the type. Okay, and type of b and type of c and type of d and type of e and type of, suppose, var. If I run this file, first of all I make the terminal clear, and I'll run this file. You can see, you can see all the data types here coming here. So first the a is of type integer. Here you can see int, and this is a float, so here you can see float data type. And c, this is a string, so you can see here str means string data type. And this is a complex number, you can see here this is a complex data type. And this is a boolean data type, you can see here bool and bool. Bool means boolean data type. Okay, so in this way you can check the data type of any object. Okay, for that you can use the type function. Okay, so this is it for now. We will continue from this onwards in our next video. So thank you for watching this video.